And we all know that we have, gross homelessness happening everywhere. So it's not just in Salem, we just have to address it. So for 8 months now, successfully, we have come up with a project, we being 5 women that are from, I represent the art and business district, so I'm kind of the arty side of town. And then we have Northwest Human Services, and we also have the First Congregational Church of Christ, which is on Marion Street. So our goal was to have 7 potties, 1 per block from the river to the Capitol. We know that there's huge purgings and sweeps of homeless individuals that come periodically from both Minto Brown Park and from West Salem Park, and they come over the bridge, kind of like our own homegrown refugees. And when they come, they're disturbed. A lot of them are psychiatric patients or have been in trouble, whatever. They come in a bad state of mind, and they have to go to the bathroom somewhere. So they've been going to the bathroom near our businesses. So in order to deal with this, I gave up my parking spot several months ago and put the first Artapottie up. And the reason for the art is not frivolous. It's because it gets more community involvement. People care, our porta-potties are not an exciting subject. Definitely not dinner conversation. And we found a product that could be laminated on the front of it, that is fire retardant, that is graffiti retardant. And for 8 months, we have successfully have 3 that are operating. And we have all, this is done through individual donations. It goes straight to the Ace Chemical Toilet Company that we have partnered with. So this is all done on community partnerships and paid for and made the most significant difference in all of our worlds. So what we're doing, for instance, I have less crime at the Reed Opera House. We have less theft. People were lying in their own waste, literally getting so that you had to step over bodies. I wasn't willing to do that, and I don't think any of us should be, when such a simple solution has been without problems for 8 months. So we have 3, our goal is 7, so we have 3 up and running. The first one on Front Street is getting hit really hard. It needs double the cleaning because it's the closest to Riverfront Park where people are coming. So we need some help at this point. Our goal again is 7. We have 2 more that are sponsored by some rehabilitation company. We have a lot of support from the counselors in the area, from attorneys in the area, from artists, a lot of communities, restaurants obviously. We're able to have parties in the alleys. We're able to do some fundraisers, but we've been really just surviving and proving ourselves that this concept can work in a city of our size. So what we're asking specifically for today, oh, and by the way, in my alley alone, 15 gallons of human waste a week go out of that one alley. So mine is used, yes, there's 30 at Front Street, and at Marion Street is also 30, so we have a total of 75 gallons of human waste per week that we are not stepping through. So imagine if we had 7, and plus they look cool. We're able to, they're maintained at the Saturday market. If you've ever used, it's the same company, Ace Chemical. So they're super clean. You can use them for events. They aren't just for our houseless community. They're for all of us so that we can, not be in the situation. I recently went to San Francisco. Everywhere smells like pee. It's nasty. It's a big national problem. So we have a way that is working. What we're asking for is the city to consider partnering with us. We're very concerned about the Minto Brown Bridge when that goes up because of the homeless neighbors that just live there, and they will come over and we'll have the same problem again wherever that bridge lands. So we want to kind of think forward on that so that we can kind of deal with the Front Street area first and then kind of continue to go. So our proposal to you, and it's broken down into prices. It's very humble. It's not thousands and thousands of dollars. It costs $500 to purchase a potty. We then cover it with the art wrap, which lasts 3 years. Like I told you, mine is almost 3 years old. It's $75 a month for weekly cleaning. The one on Front Street is needing to be cleaned twice because we need more. We need at least 2.
Becky, your time is up. That's
okay.
What the red light means. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for the handout. It definitely helps. Are there any questions from the committee? I'm seeing a few, starting with Member Carlovite.
Thank you for coming down, Rebecca. A year ago, I bumped into you and you were waiting for a TV station to interview you. Can you tell us in just a minute the kind of publicity you've gotten?
Well, we kind of went viral with USA Today. They called it the prettiest potty ever. It went on the Stephen Colbert show the first week he was up. It's just, we've been contacted from as far away as Canada, which is all really nice, but honestly, we're really concerned about home. And before we go, advising other cities, which we already have, we want to still reach our goal, and even before we go, to other neighborhoods. But it went absolutely viral. We did, all of the news station reports, and continue to get quite a following. We just kind of laid low on the fundraising side because it's been very overwhelming and a lot of work, and we really wanted to prove ourselves first before we kind of got out there and said, okay, this is working. We need more. Let's keep going.
All right, Member Bednar, you have a question? Oh, Member Lewis.
Thanks for coming down. A couple questions, and one is you were just cut off, but the cost of maintenance is $75 a month per potty, except for the one on Front Street, which is.
Well, actually, no. Both the one on Marianne Street, they both have double cleanings, just because of the amount of traffic between the two. Mine is kind of in the middle, and so we don't seem to be getting quite as much use, but still plenty.
So it's some of those busier ones are cleaned twice a month.
Yes.
A week.
Twice a week.
Yes. Yeah.
Price is per month, cleaning is per week.
Correct.
Okay. So you're counting a little over $300 a month. How, for maintenance of the 3 existing ones, how is that paid for now?
How's that being paid for now? By tenants, by just community people. We have it so that everyone knows where the money's going. Goes straight to Ace Chemical Toilets, so at least you know where your money's going.
And you, assuming that you see that as a long-term maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Member McCoy?
So I've done the quick calculations. It's about $26,000 a year if you had all 7 up doing all the work. Is
That'd be nice.
that accurate?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Member Haslett?
Yes, thank you for coming down. My question, when I was looking at the figures here, on your weekly cleaning monthly slash, says $525 per month. That's for all 7 units. And
Yeah.
then, down below that, if you did it twice weekly, it's $1,225.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to figure out, I figured it out would be about $1,050 instead of the 20.
Well, you work on the budget committee. I'm sure you're correct. I think that was probably just off a little bit, and some of these are hypothetical figures. We're working on hard numbers, but I believe if we have 7, certainly not all of them are going to need, twice a week cleaning. But the difference in the photos that I get from, are just shocking. So we're diminishing that shock by making our city more beautiful and useful.
Member Bailey?
Thank you. Are there any public restrooms downtown now that are available that are not inside a building?
Yes, but they close in the evening. And the evening is when people come out and they back against buildings where they can be discreet, and sometimes they're on the doors of restaurants and things. I've seen the footage. It's pretty nasty. So it's all resolvable. And
All right. Oh, Member Bednar?
At the city council level, I think we found that there were 7 bathrooms in downtown. I think 4 of those are privately owned or privately run, and 3 of those are city owned. I think the city has one Marion Square, one at Riverfront, and I can't think what the third one is at this point. But we tried to address that to make sure that at least there were bathrooms that were open 24/7.
yes,
You are correct. The other bathrooms in the parks get blocked at night
yeah,
because they get abused.
yeah.
All right, thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you.
Is there any other members of the public who would like to